Every creative process begins with a story. But until now, building that story meant juggling tools, tabs.
Then came Higgsfield Popcorn, the first AI storyboard generator that thinks like a director.
Popcorn links your characters, your mood, your light, frame by frame.
Popcorn, you don't just generate images, Yoaz, you direct your story, scene by scene.
Join us. Step inside the world of Higgsfield Popcorn and see how your ideas look on the inside.
Okay, we're going to have a look at Higgsfield Popcorn today, and let's see how we use it. I've had a little play with it. As you noticed, the video that came up, that was a little video I created, and it looks quite good, I think. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, we've got Popcorn through Higgsfield. Basically, you've got an auto and a manual. The auto one, you just put a picture in. So let's put a picture in. Let's see what pictures I've got. I'll put a picture of a pelican in. And then you just describe what sort of story you might want. A day in the life of a bird. Obviously, if you go to the drop down menu, you can have up to 7 results, 8 results if you want to carry and add another reference image. What we'll do quickly, we'll just do 7 results. It's free to generate. You get I think it's 43 a day. So let's just watch it do that. Then it will start to storyboard it for you. Now what I find is, I'm running out of credits on it. I've only got 70% left, but I've got quite a lot on VO3. So what I did, I made a little story. I basically went to ChatGPT. I asked it, I want this advert to include in this image how to create the scenes. I will use 3 generations, visual prompts. So basically I asked GPT to make a prompt for me. And it came up with some basic stuff, which I thought was a bit poor. And then I noticed there were no voiceovers in it. So I then asked it again. I noticed that there's no dialogue, so I asked it to create some dialogue, and that's how I created the intro part of the video. And all I did then, I did it manually. I used the reference image that I'll show you in a minute, and I basically did it scene by scene, which I thought was quite easy. And then obviously I asked it to, while I was doing it, I asked it to make me a video prompt. Now what I did then is I went to VO3 with the picture that I'd got from Higgsfield, put it in for the video prompt, and came up with a video which I thought was quite good. So let's go about, let's see how the storyboard's doing. Obviously it's still queuing. I think the manual one is much better. I think you've got more control if you use ChatGPT. It's not exactly the fastest thing, but it is free. Also, what you can do with this, if you want to, you can make an AI influencer. You just get a picture of any girl or an AI model that you've made, put it in as a reference, ask it to create a story, then it'll just create a story with those images, say girl at a bar did dancing or whatever, and it will create the images for you. Then you'll have a free set of images of a consistent character. So you can get 7 images for free of the same girl. Use them on Instagram or whatever. Use them with fan view if you want to do that. Use them with any of these free stuff. I am making a community, so in that community there will be a lot of guides for fan view and things like that. AI influencers, NAM workflows, good stuff like that. But this is taking a long time, isn't it? Well, as you can see, I'll go to some of the stuff we did earlier. So these are the images we got earlier when we were trying it out. So what I did then is I went to VO3. Let's just go to VO3 Labs, that's the one. I've had to reset my computer up, so it might take me a while to sign in. My computer crashed on me. It's quite a poor computer. I need to invest in a new one, I think. So we've got Pro there. We'll start a new project. These are some of the projects I did a different date. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh. Right, so we've got some images now. Now obviously we've got the pelican and things like that. It's created all these different images. If you can imagine that doing it with a girl or something like that. In fact, we'll just take this image off. We'll just add another one. And let's go to some of the stuff I've created earlier. Let's download this one here. Obviously, also in Higgsfield, you get you can make an AI influencer character. I've got this girl here. Generate just doing playing around with her Instagram page. What we'll do is we'll just download this. We'll go back to Popcorn. We'll upload that. At the beach, having fun. And that'll do 7 images. As I was saying, you've got the images here. Then you could just download it or whatever, but I'll show you how I did this. So I got these images here. And obviously there was the prompt for the image. Now you can animate in here. I'll tell you what, I'll do one in here. I'll waste some credits. Now how we animate it, you can go to light, that will give you, with no sound, just a video, which isn't right good. In fact, I did some earlier, as you can see here. Let's have a quick look. I mean, the video's alright, but with no sound, it's absolutely useless, so I just didn't bother. And they didn't really do what I wanted it to do. But what we will do, I will... now here you can use anything you really want. I'm going to go for fast. Now this was the first prompt, wasn't it? So when I went to ChatGPT, is it the first prompt? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, well we'll make it do some. Right, so we'll just do this video prompt here for it and see what it comes up with, and then I'll show you how the other ones did. So we've got the reference image in there, and we've got the prompt. It's going to cost us 22 thingies, and we're doing it in a 16 by 9 landscape. So let's generate that one. Cannot start generating, please. What? Why won't that generate? Not sure what's going on here. Let's try a different. Go for that one. Oh. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're logged in. Wonder if 303 is down on here. Tell you what, we'll try Sora. Yeah, the VO3 integration must be down at the minute. Well, fortunately, while that's queuing, we'll go back here. How do I get to my history? See what I did today. I did it with frames, didn't I? So it is the images I uploaded earlier. So I uploaded some images. Let's just put that in there, and then see what it comes up with. I think this is much better. And let's see if Sora's done anything. See what we've got created. Obviously, as well with popcorn, you can use it as like a nano banana. What is going on with my computer? It's not very good, is it? We're jumping around like mad here. Let's go there. Ah, right. Oh. There's something going wrong with this today, isn't there? But we did get a photo here. So there you can see they've got a woman created into a different environment on a beach. So you can use it like a photo editor. And you can add ingredients. So let's just delete all these because I don't know what's going on there. So let's say we want to put her somewhere else. I'm going to have to come back to this video because it's not working out as good as I thought it would. Okay, now we've got a couple of videos. I didn't want to, but never mind. Did I ask for two? Yeah. Let's have a look at these and how it did.
Every creative process begins with a story. But until now, building that story meant juggling tools, tabs, and losing the feeling that started it all. Every creative process begins with a story. But until now...
That is really good. Let's have a look at the other one.
Every creative process begins with a story. But until now, building that story meant juggling tools, tabs, and losing the feeling that started it all. Every creative process begins with a story. But until now, building that story meant juggling tools, tabs, and losing the feeling that started it all.
So obviously with
every
that,
creative process begins with a story.
You can just keep doing it until you get a story on board. So you could just add to scene, and then it'll come up with the story here. Then you just extend. What should happen? Let's put she should move into another room with computers. I'm just messing around. See what it does. And that should extend now into this one, so you'll get two videos together, which is quite good. I don't know what's going on with Higgsfield though. Want to do a video on it and it doesn't bloody work. So like with these, you'd get that in conjunction with ChatGPT. In fact, let's show you it doing manually. How I did it manually, I just did it this way. So basically, we've got the image of the girl. Let's delete that image. We'll put the reference image up. Which I don't bloody have, do I? Pictures. That one, won't I? There. We'll put that image up. Don't know why. And then, in ChatGPT, we've got scene 1. So you just copy scene 1, go back, put it in there, go down, get yourself scene 2, come back down, get yourself scene 3. You get the idea. I'm not going to go through them all, it's just a waste of time. And then we put it in. Now you can add other images. At the moment I don't have any images on this computer because I've had to wipe it and restart again. But let's just put that image. What's this image? Let's have a look. Yeah, so you can say put her in that, she'll mix them up when you put her in that room. And then we'll just generate for free, see what happens. Please fill in all scenes before continuing. Right. So we'll just delete that, delete that. It's because I asked for 7 and it should be free. And it should start generating again. Now then, what did we get with this one? Is that finished?
Every creative process begins with a story. But until now, building that story meant juggling tools, tabs, and losing the feeling that started it all.
In the digital age, our lives have become intrinsically linked to the online world.
And that's one way of using Flow as well. So just extend. If you want to do it again, just extend again. Or you can extend it. But let's delete that. Let's go to here. You can bring it all the way down there. And you can extend again. Let's put comp blows up. Just a random. Let's see what turns out with that one. How's the storyboard going? Still in progress. But that's how I'd do it. And then obviously when you come to get your images, you just download your images from here and upload them into Flow. So where it was text, instead of that you just start a new frame and then you just upload your image from the download like I did there. So we could just put that there and then you would just put the prompt in and away you go. And then each time your next prompt, just extend, extend, extend until you end up, let's have a look what the video was I did earlier. Log in. It's still there. As you can see, I had to redo all these sites. So obviously then I just put it into an editor in Canva. Just dropped them in there, put some stuff in.
Every creative process begins with a story. But until now, building that story meant juggling tools, tabs.
Then came Higgsfield Popcorn, the first AI storyboard generator that thinks like a director.
Popcorn links your characters, your mood, your light, frame by frame.
You don't just generate images, Ulysses. You direct your story, scene by scene.
Join us.
Obviously when I did that,
Step inside the world.
when you use VO3, let me just set to background now. As you can see there, you've got your VO watermark, but you don't always need that. So detach it, get your little arrow, bring it across there so it's out of the way, come to the next corner, put it in there, and now you've got a video.
Join us. Step inside the world of Higgsfield Popcorn and see how your ideas look on the inside.
Perfect, lovely. Okay, that's that. We'll come out of that, so you've got an idea of that. Easy peasy. Did we make another scene? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Every creative process begins with a story. But until now,
but you get how easy it is just to extend, 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 and then at the end of that, you just download it, and it'll give you the full video. No messing about. No, it's like a little mini editor in there. But you can extend this and make a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes video should you want. But I suggest, excuse me, when you do it, you can just make it into the prompts here. The next one I'm going to do a UGC one with a product and put it all in that way. Now let's see what else. Now we've got some images, we'll hide that. So now look at the smoking, bless her. So now we've got the image. All you would do with this image now is download it, go to Flow, delete that frame, upload with that image there. We'll put that into portrait, crop it, and now you've got her in there, and then you just put the prompt in and it will generate a video. Let's just paste that. Woman steps through the hologram panel, stretches the tunnel, yeah, whatever. Let's have a look at that. It would do it by itself. I'm just showing you, you just put the prompt in and away you go. It's just that easy. But if you didn't want to do that, obviously you come to your frame here and animate. I don't know why it's not animating. Sensitive content. What? Didn't even have all on there, did we? Will Sora do it? Yeah. Oh, Sora won't do it because it looks too much like a human. So let's try Google Video again. That must be down. Which is a bit, which makes no odds, but you can do it in house. Let's have a look down here. What else we got? Minimax, unlimited. Oh, I didn't know I had unlimited. Let's try that then. Why does it say unlimited if I don't have unlimited? Oh, 720. So at 720 should. Interesting. Probably on a different plan for unlimited. That's only 8 credits. Let's see what that one does. But yeah, so now let's look at this flow and let's see what
building that
like.
story meant juggling tools, tabs.
Yeah, we're seeing this, aren't we? We'll just move it on a little bit. Oh, come on, out of the way. Make some amazing things with video, things like that.
Every creative process begins with a story.
But you get the idea. Okay, so use ChatGPT. Use your images from Popcorn when it decides to work. I do need to get a new computer. What we got here? Put it on auto. Describe what you want. You could put in nice big paragraph, want a story about a dragon slayer or things like that in medieval life, and it will generate all the pictures if you just use this to get your how many pictures you want. Once your pictures are there, I suggest if you've got free credits on any video generator with a voice and all that good stuff, use them. Or use Higgsfield when it's up and working. Because I've got VO3, I prefer VO3 3.1 and it does a good job. Well, there you go. I'll probably cut this video down a bit because I waffled on a bit and things didn't quite work, but I hope you enjoyed it and get some idea of how to use it and how easy it is. Thanks for watching.
Please like and subscribe.